Jess Phillips is what you get when you order strong feminist voice from wish.com and receive loud gobshite with terrible takes instead. This absolute weapon calls herself Nails, but the only thing she's nailing is her own political coffin shut, one tweet at a time. She's got more backtracking miles than a Hermes delivery driver who can't find your bloody house. Let's talk about her finest moment. Laughing like a deranged hyena when someone suggested debating men's suicide rates in Parliament. Imagine being such a massive bellend that male suicide strikes you as comedy gold. 4,200 blokes topped themselves that year, and she's giggling like she's watching Mrs. Brown's Boys. Absolute state of that. Then the grooming gangs scandal, the biggest political shitstorm in decades, and she's got one job as safeguarding minister: protect vulnerable kids. Instead, she bottles it harder than England at a penalty shootout. 4 abuse survivors quit her own inquiry panel, calling her unfit, embarrassing, and accusing her of straight-up betrayal. When actual rape survivors think you're a disgrace at your job, that's not a career wobble. That's a crater. Lee Anderson literally asked her in Parliament if she's part of the cover-up, and all she could muster was absolutely not, like a kid caught with their hand in the biscuit tin. Convincing stuff, Jess. Really sold it. Birmingham riots, masked gangs intimidating journalists on camera in her own constituency. And this absolute muppet blamed it on far-right misinformation, because clearly those balaclavas and machetes were just responding to mean tweets. She later admitted she chose her words poorly, which is politician speak for, "I completely shat the bed." Remember when she compared gang rapes in Cologne to a night out on Broad Street in Birmingham? Yeah, casual sexual assault is exactly like getting pissed at Wetherspoons, isn't it, Jess? Absolutely deranged take. She also had a nice little side hustle, earning $8,000 for 2 hours of work per month. That's £4,000 an hour. Meanwhile, she's banging on about working-class struggles. Love, the only struggle you understand is which champagne socialist event to attend on Tuesday. Her 2020 leadership campaign collapsed faster than a gingerbread house in a monsoon. She literally went on radio bragging about women crying at train stations when they see her, like she's bloody Beyoncé. Spoiler alert, you're not Beyoncé. You're barely even Steps. The best part? She once said vile things about George Galloway, but when Elon Musk called her out, suddenly she's the victim and it's changed her life. Pick a lane, love. You can't be the tough-talking Birmingham hardcase and the delicate flower who needs protection from mean words online. Even grooming gang survivors are calling her work sickening and disgusting. When the people you're meant to protect think you're doing a worse job than the people who ignored them in the first place, that's not just incompetence, that's weapons-grade failure. Jess Phillips. Proof that being loud, opinionated, and confidently wrong can actually get you a cabinet position in modern Britain.